Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. So, children, today we'll discuss chapter number 5, types of software. First question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of machine language? Machine language is the lowest and most elementary level of programming language and was the first type of programming language to be developed. So, first, machine language is lowest and most elementary level of programming language that we are using, and this is the first time of programming language to be developed. The advantages of this machine language makes fast and efficient use of computer, and it requires no translator to translate the code. It directly understood by the computer. So if you are taking a machine language, so it is easy for computer also to understand very easily, very fast by doing the in processing the our work. Disadvantages: all operation codes have to be remembered, then all memory address have to be remembered. These are the different disadvantages. It is hard to find errors in a program written in the machine language. That's why we are using a high level language. It converts into it converts into different language, means assembly language, and then in the time of processing it turns into the translate into the machine language, and after processed it again translate to high level language, and then it display the result. How did assembly language differ from machine language? The main difference between a machine code and assembly language is that machine code is the language consisting of binaries that can be directly executed by the computer. Binary means 0 or 1 format. While the assembly language is a low-level programming language that required a software called an assembler to convert it into machine language. So while doing at the time of processing of our instructions, it converts into machine language, and then after that while showing the answer it converts into assembly language. Then what are the advantages of high level language? Give 3 examples of high level language. The main advantages of high level languages over lower level languages is that they are easier to read, write and maintain. Ultimately, program written in a high level language must be translated into machine language by a compiler or interpreter. The first high level programming language were designed in 1950. For example, Basic, Fortran, Java, C++, and Pascal. These are the basic high level languages. These are the few high level languages. So the main advantages of this language are it is a lower language level, and it is easy to read, write and maintain. Ultimately, program written in high level language must be translated into machine language, and then machine language with the help of compiler and interpreter. Then what is the role of language translator? Name the different language translator and explain their functions. The translator takes a program written in source language as input and converts it into a program in target language as output. So it also detects and reports the error during translation. The roles of translator are translating the high level language program into an equivalent machine language program. So types of computer languages are translator include interpreter, compiler, decompilers, assembler, disassemblers. These are the types of computer language. Then what is the difference between interpreter and compiler? So interpreter translate program one statement at a time. It takes less amount of time to analyze the source code, but overall execution time is slower. Then no intermediate object code is generated, hence are memory efficient. Then continuous translating the program until the first error is met, in which case it stop, hence the debugging is easy. Then programming language like Python, Ruby use interpreter. What is the use of interpreter? Interpreter reads our code and then reads our code line wise, check our code line wise, which programming code we had written. That interpreter line wise checking the first line. If interpreter not getting any error, then it goes to the second line, third line, and then if fourth line error is there, so it shows the error. And then after rectifying that error, it will go to the next line, fifth line. So after rectifying only, interpreter will go to the next line. Before that, interpreter wait in the fourth line till the programmer rectify the error. So the execution time overall it is slower also, and no intermediate object code is generated there. Then continuously translating the program, first error met means it takes time also, but debugging is very easy here. And Python we are using Python or Ruby, we are using interpreter. Then come to the compiler. Scans the entire program and translate it as a whole of the machine code. It takes large amount of time to analyze the source code, but the overall execution is comparatively faster. Generates intermediate object code, which further requires linking, hence requires more memory. It generates the error message only after scanning the whole program, hence debugging is comparatively hard. Programming language like C, C++ use compilers. Then compiler if you had written 15 line coding, so compiler will read all the line together, and if any error is there, then at the last compiler will show the error according to the line wise. Then after that we have to rectify, that means the programmer have to rectify the errors and then give the execution command. So the difference between both is, first is the interpreter checks line wise and the compiler checks the whole program first and then show the error if any error is there. Then next question answer we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.